Hello, my dear fellows. I'm very glad to be here to give my lesson. And the lesson I'm going to teach today is from the PEP English book, Book 2, Unit 5. The topic of this unit is called music. Now, I'm going to present my lesson in the next 10 minutes. Now the class will begin. Alright, class begins. Stand up. Good morning, my dear students. Well, sit down, please. Okay, today we're going to learn a very interesting lesson. And I think after this lesson, you will all be happy. Why? Because we are going to have a music class. What? A music class? Yes, of course, this is English class. But we're going to learn something about music. And do you like music? Yes, of course. Do you watch any kind of music TV programs or any music concerts? Yes. Yeah, you always listen to MP3 or other musics on the internet. You would like to share all the interesting musics to your friends. Very good. And sometimes you would like to go to concerts to listen to your favorite singers. Very good. And yeah, on some TV shows, there's always some good music TV programs, such as I Am a Singer. And I think this month, Coco Lee has won the third season, right? And also, Voice of China. This is Voice of China. I can't sing that, okay? But it's a good TV show, right? So, before we're going to learn something about the passage, I would like you to listen to different kinds of music and tell me what's the type of this different music, okay? So listen to the first one. You can see my brother, it's a matter if you're black or white. So do you like that? Yes, that's from Michael Jackson. And what kind of music is that? What kind of music does he sing? Yes, it's called rock music. And do you know any other kinds of rock musics? Yes, like rock and roll. Yes, I like that too, right? So we have rock music. Let me write it better. Rock or rock and roll, right? Okay, and what about this? Memories. La 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 la. Yes, what's that called? Yes, it's opera. What's going on? Yes, it's opera, or like Chinese music, right? Chinese opera. Do you know what's that? Yes, 今日公应请公酒, right? That's Chinese opera, right? And what about this? What about do you know that? Yeah, you call that classical music? Well, kind of close, but to be more specific, it's called orchestra, right? Look at the picture. The orchestra, yes. Usually on the New Year's Eve, we'll always listen to orchestra shows, right? There's a big band, and there was a leader to guide them, right? So orchestra. And pay attention how to read, okay? Orchestra. Am I spelling that? That's R. Orchestra. Orchestra. Okay, alright. And listen to the last one, okay? And this one. Okay. Right, that's folk music. And I heard someone saying country music. It was a little bit different. Can you sing any country music? Folk music's like 民歌, right? Like do-ra-ki, do-ra-ki, right? And what about country music? Yes, country music is some like in the Western countries. It's usually sang by some country singers, right? Country singers, and they use guitar, sing very simple songs. And in China, we also have the similar kind. It's called 校园歌曲, right? With a guitar, with a harmonica that you can sing, right? Okay, so country music. One song I can remember is Country Road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, Country Road. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's all the kinds of different music. Okay, so after this, can you tell me which kind of music is your favorite and how would you like to share it in your free time? So have a group discussion in 1 minute, and after that, please tell me your answers. Yes. So what kind of music would you like? Yeah, you like pop music all the time, right? Because we can listen to pop music very often, right? Good. And what about you? You like classical music. Why? Because it's more quiet. And in the morning, when you get up and you sit down in the sun, listen to some classical music and drink a cup of coffee. Wow, what kind of life is that? Okay? Yeah, I think you all have your opinions of how to keep an interest of listening to music. And so, one question, why do you like to listen to music? Yes, it can make us feel more comfortable and it can release the pressure, right? That's very good, and we have all these kinds of different of music. Now, let's look at the pre-reading part and look at the 3 questions, the first 2 questions that we can answer. Number 1, have you heard about any of the famous bands in the world? A list of the bands you know, right? We've learned all different kinds of music and sang by different singers, but today we're going to learn something about bands, right? A band. Do you know what is band? Yes. Some different music lovers, they get together, they go to different places to sing together. That's a band, right? And someone will play with the drum, someone will play with the trumpet, and someone will like to sing, right? Okay, and do you know any famous band? Yes, I know some Chinese famous bands, such as 五月天, as you know, and TF Boys. Well, you think it's silly, but I think they're energetic, right? And one of my favorite bands is called Beyond, because I listen to many of their songs. And one famous band, I think you all know that too, is called 小虎队. Wow, those are all Chinese bands. Wow, you're right. You're talking about 凤凰传奇. There are 2 people, right? We call it band? Yes, that's a band. Or maybe that's a group. Any Western bands you know? Yes, the rock and roll, right? The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones, that's an old band. And you know, Beatles, that's a famous band. M2M, is that a band? I've never heard about it. The Westlife, the West Boys, right? Okay, those are all good bands. And so, number 2, which one do you like best and why? Yeah, you like TF Boys because they're energetic and they always sing very encouraging songs to the young people, right? And you like 小虎队 because they look very handsome, right? What about you? You like Westlife. That's because, number 1, they can make their own songs, they can write their own songs. And number 2, you think they're talented. Yes, I like that word, talented. They all know how to write good songs, right? Okay, very good. So let's stop here. Let's look at the 3rd question. Do you know any about the Monkeys? The Monkeys, that's the band we're going to learn today, okay? So, the name of the passage today is called The Band That Wasn't. Sorry, I made a mistake. The band, not the back. The band that wasn't. What does that mean? The band that wasn't? Okay, maybe the band there that wasn't there. That wasn't true. That wasn't a real band, right? That's your good guess. And please read this passage carefully, quickly, and find out what's the general idea. Why do we say this band wasn't there? So, let's start. Okay, time's up. So can you tell me your ideas? Why there wasn't a band? Yes? Is this a real band? No. So why you think that wasn't a band? Yeah, because they are fake. They're fake, right? F-A-K-E, fake. Why they're fake? Because they are not real music lovers. They don't write their own songs. They just copy other bands. Which band do they copy? Yes, they copy the Beatles. They copy the Beatles, as what you can see in the screen, right? Why do they copy the Beatles? Because it's a TV program. They want someone who look exactly the same as them, as the Beatles, and get on the TV and sing some songs. Can they sing real songs? No. How many people can sing the songs? Only one of them can sing the songs, right? And others just to open their mouth and follow the real song, right? Okay, so that's why they're called the band there wasn't, right? So let's see how many paragraphs are there. Yes, there are 4 paragraphs. There are 4 paragraphs. And can you tell me the idea of each paragraph? So please read carefully and tell me what the general idea of each paragraph. Okay? So read the first paragraph. Alright, so tell me, what's the meaning of the first paragraph? Yes? The first paragraph talks about people all have dreams to become famous, right? And just because we all want to be famous and we all have that dream, right? And how to achieve that dream, that's what we're going to read in the next paragraph, right? So we all have dreams. We all have dreams. And paragraph 2, what's the general idea? Can you find out the main sentence? Most music lovers meet and form a band because they like to write and play the music, right? So that's the key sentence of this paragraph. Paragraph 2 is how to form a band. Usually they like music first, right? Okay, and paragraph 3, they're talking about the monkeys and how did the monkeys start? How did they start? They started from a TV show, right? What's the last one about? Yeah, how did the monkeys, what did they do? What achievements they have done, and also some histories. They broke up sometime and then they reunited. So the history of the monkeys. Okay, so that's all of the different paragraphs, and later on we're going to learn paragraph and paragraph to learn more detailed informations. Okay, so before we finish the class, I have some questions to ask you. Number 1, they produced a new record in 1996. And what happened next? They produced a new record in 1996 because, yes, option D, to celebrate their time as a band, right? Okay, number 2, most musicians get together and what? Yes, most musicians get together and option E, form a band because they like to write and play music, right? So that's the last option. Number 3, they put an advertisement in the newspaper looking for rock musicians. Yes, finish it. Option A, right? Only one of them can sing. Only one person was accepted, right? Okay, let's finish the rest of the exercises of exercise 2 in comprehending part. Alright, final part, discussion. The topic we're going to discuss is very funny. It's very funny, wow, this Indian accent, okay? I want you to make yourself into groups of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, a group, 1, 2, 3, 4, a group, 1, 2, 3, 4, a group. Alright, in your group, you are a band. First of all, to give each person, each team member, a job, okay? Who is going to sing? Who is going to play the instrument? Who is going to write the songs, okay? And also, for the second one, for the most important, how can you make your group or your band be famous, okay? How can you make yourself be famous? So talk, make your plan, and after a few minutes, we'll have each group to come up and tell us your plan. Okay, I'll go around and give some help. Yes? Oh, that's very interesting. Go on. Oh, what do you call it? Instrument, and that's a drum, that's a trumpet, and that's a flute. Okay, alright, so time's up. So which band would like to come to the front and tell us your plan to be famous? Okay, let's listen carefully. Okay, they did a very good job. Let's applause for them. So I have some questions based on their answers. What's the name of their band? Yeah, they were called the Hayden Tigers. The Hayden Tigers. Wow, that's a nice name. And what's their job of each person? And which one do you like the most? You would like to have the singer because, yes, she had a very beautiful voice. And how did they make themselves famous? Yes, they have very funny ways, right? Besides some common ways, going to the TV, sing to the passerbys, to the people on the street, and also they would like to give themselves some scandals. Do you know the word scandal? Yes, scandal. They want their band to have something ugly. Okay, they want to do something ugly. For example, one of the members fought with some strangers on the street. So the newspapers will have their news. That will make them be famous to everyone. And then they can sing some interesting songs, right? Okay, very good, very good. I think that's a very interesting way, and I think all the other groups may have your own ideas too. So this is the class of today, and I hope you can be music lovers in the future, and maybe some of you can be very famous musicians. Okay? So that's all for today. I'm glad you come, and goodbye.